Wait, hold on. Wait, am I Hold on. Am I reading that right? The Bears won against the Detroit Lions. What? Oh. Oh, hell yeah, bitches, let's go! Anyway, that was stupid, but hello, resident, happy here. I don't fucking know. Oh, and so it's never a day without saying this. Anyway, we love it here. I with Chicago. I don't. Lions. What was that? Lions suck. Lions suck so much. How are you 9-3 and you go in? You're saying, hey, pick me up. You go up at halftime, 13-10, and then you do nothing. May I remind you that the Bears were 4-8, 4-8, and they were coming off of a bye week. And this team is historically terrible after the bye week. Or after any sort of extended break. You saw what we did with the Panthers. The Lions were there. Right after we beat the Panthers, we did against the Lions. Right after winning against the Commanders, we couldn't do anything against the Vikings. I don't know how to feel about this. I want Getsy to be fired into the sun for his baffling play calling, among other things. We could have had a little more points. We could have had a little more point. I mean, the Lions could have had an extra point that they missed, and Santos, one of his kicks was blocked. But the fact is that the Detroit Lions. Is that what I smell? Do I smell a fraud? Yeah, that's right. We're at this again. Another NFC North team. Another NFC North team getting all the wins. Just not there. Just not there. I mean, Jared Goff, I'm sorry. How the hell do you get outstatted by Justin Fields? And Justin Fields is good. Yeah, that was good. That was a good day for Justin Fields in the office today. But Jared Goff, you have thrown what was it, 6? No, we didn't. No, 5 interceptions against the Chicago Bears. Now, I will give him some things. 2 of those interceptions were on 4th down, so it's not like it really matters, combining it to both. But where was the defense for the Lions? You can't cover a blatant sweep from DJ Moore. Everyone in the world knew he wasn't going to give the damn ball back to Justin Fields at that point, and yet you do. And now I'm going to get a bunch of Lions fans saying, oh, it was intentional grounding. Well, what would have that done? Let's be honest here. What would have that done? Oh boy, one of our touchdowns was be taken off the board. You lost by 15 points. So what are you gonna do? What are you gonna do? You can complain about ref ball, but there were many moments in which I thought the ref should have thrown a flag. The literal first play of the game where Justin Fields just decides to run it because why not? He gets absolutely demolished by 31. All right, Azone, I think that's his name. I don't know how to pronounce it very well. He gets slammed after he slides. No flag. And that happened 3 or 4 times this game. They could have probably put up more points. So you really can't complain about the refs. I'm just sorry, Detroit. You can't complain about the refs. if that is, you still lost by 15 goddamn points to the Chicago Bears. And may I point out that some idiot decided to make. Nope, no, I guess I don't have the. Hold on. Some idiot decided to make this bet on the NFC North Meme War subreddit. I'll eat 2 whole Teddy Grahams and then. Uh. 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 Anyway, so that guy's screwed. He's apparently buying some later, but well, really, the defense played well. The defense played out of its mind today, as it has had to do for a while. But the offense decided to finally wake up for once, and it's not like some just dink and dunk drives down the field. They were actually taking shots down the field. Boldly going for it on a 4th and really damn long. I mean, that was just that was just ballsy as hell. 4th and 13, and we get Aiden Hutchinson to bite on it. Something that only really Aaron Rodgers could do. He bit on that from Justin Fields. I don't think that's the first time I've ever seen someone bite on a Justin Fields hard count. First time. I've never seen. And then you get immediately burned because DJ Moore is fast. And then you fumble the ball. Now that fumble, that bad snap, like just finally someone on the opposing team fucked the snap. Last team to do it, I'm pretty sure, was the Lions in 2021, where shotgun snap right into the Goff's knee and into the hands of some defensive lineman. Oh, speaking of defensive linemen, Montez Sweat. I love you. He's literally like one of the few reasons why we won that game. Jaquan Brisker as well. He had 17 tackles today. 17. That's the most by any Bears defensive back or cornerback since 1960. What the hell are the Eagles doing? But not only that, but Fields, he actually used his leg. He now joins Bobby Douglas in the 2,000 rushing yards career. Well, in a Bears career. Joins Bobby Douglas. He still has get 400 more yards, so we'll see that record next year if he even stays on the team. But it just feels nice. And honestly, I don't even care about draft position. I was kind of excited, for like a 5th overall pick. But if I'm going to be honest, I feel like it would hinder us more in terms of like where we would go, because we can then drop a lot further if we, are starting to do things. But I think also this does help with SOS in terms of, because the Lions beat the Panthers, and well, now that actually makes it worse. Damn it! Anyway, so what is it to do with the Chicago Bears? Well, you're 5-8. Your team is pretty much supposed to be 7-6. If you didn't screw it against the Lions and the Broncos, and let's throw in the Vikings as well. You screwed it there. You might as well just. I really, really don't necessarily want to win unless these things happen in the offseason. Number one, Luke Getsy is fired. Even today, even with the seemingly less amount of screen passes, there were still some, and they did not work. But just no. You can, it seemingly, I think I know what his formula is. He can really script a really good, first quarter, but he has no damn clue what he's doing in the second. He has no damn clue what he's doing. And then the third, he can get like one good drive in, and then he just doesn't know what to do. And at that point, it's entirely on the players and good punt returns that are the reason why we would win games. That's entirely the reason. That's the entire reason of how we even get like any sort of offensive production. Because I just don't know if he's that good of one. And I just wish I had more confidence in him, but he's not. He's just not good. He's just not good. Number 2, demote Eberflus to defensive coordinator. Now, you may be saying to yourself, why I would just demote him and not fire him? Well, I think this specific quote by Sweat here, saying that, that he deserves a lot of credit for keeping this team together because it wasn't like where he was. He's a great coach. He keeps us motivated. Now, that's an interesting quote. And I believe that... What the hell happened here? In a way, it is true. I believe Eberflus can be a good coach. Head coach? God, no. He does not know what he's doing there. Defensive coordinator? Yeah. Yeah, I honestly, sure, I'd keep him as a defensive coordinator. That's a decent idea. Number 3, hire a offensive-minded head coach. And now there's this whole thing of, the defensive-minded head coach thing. Here's the thing. Here is the thing. There are a finite amount of offensive coordinators that are actually good at their job. And here's the thing. Here is a theory that a lot of people have. If you're a defensive-minded head coach, you can hire a good offensive coordinator. But that good offensive coordinator, within 2 or 3 years, is going to be out of there. And you have to go find another one. And now usually you can't really get more than 2 or 3 in a row. So after a while, you're going to get a bad one. And that's not what you want. So if you hire an offensive-minded head coach, and then, just the offensive coordinator is there to help out with scheming or whatever, then it doesn't really matter. Because the mind of the offense is in the head coach. And it's really hard to steal head coaches from other places. McCarthy? Anyway. So, that's the 4 things that I would do if I were in the Chicago Bears shoes. Now, that's not going to happen. We all know that's not going to happen because the Bears are not a logical organization. But that's pretty much what we need to do. I don't believe it's that hard for the Chicago Bears to become a winning organization again. They just have to put in the effort and actually figure out. They need to get rid of whoever the hell is like hiring these like head coaches, because my God, it is not working. No. Oh, I guess we should talk about other things. Oh yeah, the Vikings scored 3 points and won a game. That's kind of funny. Oh, and actually something a little more relevant. The Carolina Panthers. They lost 28-6. That's a really close score to that one other game. Very inconvincing, I will say, from the Saints' part. Like, I don't really know. But Bryce Young is not looking like the future, even though he out-yarded Derek Carr. Hey, Saints, you want Fields next year? Because I believe he'd be an upgrade. Anyway, so with a bunch of other wins and losses, the Panthers now actually have SOS advantage. Well, I mean, we have SOS advantage over both the New England Patriots and the Arizona Cardinals. So that means that even if the Panthers go 2-2 in their next 2 games, they still will have the number 1 overall pick. Unless, SOS is ever changing, but I believe that that won't do much. And also, funnily enough, our win is actually making their SOS better. So you know what, that's good enough, I guess. And I'm sorry, Panthers fans, but you signed the contract. Not the contract. You signed the agreement. Your loss, our gain, whatever. Bryce Young will probably be a decent quarterback in the future. He just needs help. Also, good job on keeping Eddie Pinheiro alive, because But, yeah. I'm slightly optimistic about the future, but, yeah. Anyway, thanks for watching. And as always, anyway, bye.